just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound today, Tony Gonsolin. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that's downstairs. And 1-1.
1-1.
And that one off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base.
First baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Foul ball there. Neto gets his lead at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump. Gonsolin turns, fires. Swing and a foul straight back. No outs. Runner on second. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Taylor Ward digs in now. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Gonsolin fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that is out of play. Way out front for strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
In the air, left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now, Logan O'Hoppe.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Swing and a ground ball. That's out number 3. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Angels 1, the Dodgers coming to bat. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And pitching here today, Tyler Anderson. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get it.
Here's Mookie now. Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. There's a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Towards first, Shanuel throws to first in time, and Freeman is retired. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Angels 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Gonsolin back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez hustling after it. Stretches out and hauls it in. And next for the Angels, Matthew Lugo. Gonsolin goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2016. Foul ball. One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Two down, base is empty. Here's Joe Adell. On the ground. Muncy sends it to first. That ends the frame. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Angels 1 and the Dodgers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. Muncy hits one in the air. Adele moves under it. Nabs it. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first.
He's out.
That's out number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And that one fouled off. Anderson ready to work. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Adele makes the play, and the inning is over. So the Dodgers back here at Chavez Ravine. The batter now, Kevin Newman. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Gonsolin winds and deals. Line drive and foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Number 86 is forced to the mound after the injury. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Neto batted for the second time, and that's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Newman on at first. Nobody out. Left field. Conforto under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Nolan Schanuel.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Fought off foul.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Adele hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And that drops foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Ohtani now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
No ball,
off balance as well.
That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back for more of the Freeway Series. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he makes the catch.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And the slider catches the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away. Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Rengifo at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Grounded out his first time. This one popped up. Ohtani puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now that is right fielder, Andy Pajes.
So digging in, Andy Pajes doubled his first time up. There's a swing and a miss.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Now he breaks his bat. And he barehands it. That's an infield single as the pitcher just holds on to it.
Now batting third baseman, Max Muncy.
So a man at first. Max Muncy at the dish. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. Over to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. One left for LA. They trail here 1-0. Back for more of the Freeway Series. Here's the center fielder, Matthew Lugo. That one fouled off. Lugo, in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This one popped up. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting right fielder, Joe.
And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the third baseman, Kevin Newman, reached on an infield single his first time. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Headed towards the corner. Conforto makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop Zach Neto.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Man at second. Liner, base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And they'll do it again. Neto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Conforto pulls that one down, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Enrique Hernandez.
Hey.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
And here is Michael Conforto. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's smacked on a line to center. Lugo grabs it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So up next, Dalton Rushing. Flied to right his first time. That's strike 1.
0-1.
The Angels up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And that is out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Up next, Corey
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez at second. Rojas on at first with 2 down. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. 1 runs in. Rojas rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score. And the Dodgers even it up. It's 2-2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. Here's Betts. To the right side, Rengifo whips it to first, and Betts is gone. That's the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Back for more of the Freeway Series. New inning getting started, and now here is Taylor Ward.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Throw on to Freeman. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Chopped left side. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Logan Ohtani.
So 2 down now, and here is Logan Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. That one pushed foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Angels retired 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Anderson back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Anderson done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Jose Soriano gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's been so good against lefties. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. First
Ball
pitch,
inside.
and he just misses. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the sixth.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
That one not close. And that's ball one. Runners at first and second with one gone. There's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Michael Conforto will climb in. And ball one. Oh, he can't hang on. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. 2 left on. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes right there to make the grab. And there's one down. And next for the Angels, Matthew Lugo. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He sends a rocket to left. His second homer of this series, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 out, base is empty. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that
And
is
ball 2.
downstairs. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
We got a full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
The 0-1. Foul ball there. One out and a runner at second. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 down.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Neto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Angels 3 and the Dodgers 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Anderson. This is his 3rd time out this year. Rushing in the box now. Takes strike 1. Right side, down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. Swings through that one for strike 1. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Connor Brogdon getting loose out there. Neris getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground is short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sean Anderson is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brock Burke.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. So the tying run at second. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And Freddie takes the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Garcia in his 10th season, 38 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Pop up here, third base side, rushing. As this one sized up, he makes the grab, 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one in there across the letters. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there, but they still lead it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Andy Pages. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ohtani down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Hector Neris.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hernandez at the plate and takes high there. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Hit in the air out to brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Nice work from the Angel pen there. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now at the plate, Logan Ohtani. First offering, and it just misses.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now the center fielder, Matthew Lugo. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts tosses to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So digging in, Joe Adell. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Rengifo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside.
Out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Goes down looking. Here's the third baseman, Kevin Newman, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His first homer of the year, it's 4-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Now, Boo, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
One-run game, bottom 9. Outside low, and the count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So last chance for the Dodgers. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
That's down and in.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one fouled off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.